Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Chelsea, and today I am starting a new weekly reading vlog where I am aiming to read more. So it is the 28th of February, so it's the last day of Feb, and I think I've read 2 books this month. My wrap-up will have gone live on Wednesday, so you can see my 2 books that I managed to read. I was hoping to actually finish The Starless Sea today, but I did not realise until I was on my way home, like pretty much here, that the reason that it had stopped playing, so I was in my car this morning, I thought there was something wrong with it because I kept pressing play and nothing was happening, and the reason that had happened was because for some reason, I hadn't downloaded the full audiobook from my library, and it doesn't like downloading over 4G, which I get. And I've read 3 books this month, but I'm only going to tell you about 2 because one goes in a separate video. Anyways, so yeah, I was hoping to, read that, finish that today, or at least get pretty much to the end, and it just stopped working, and I didn't realise until I got back why it had stopped working, but I have 2 hours left of it. And I can finish that hopefully this week on the way to work and back, because I'm off for the next couple of days. I don't really have many plans, if I'm honest. I'm seeing a band tomorrow, and then Wednesday I'm going to go talk with a mortgage person about, financial viability and all that fun stuff. It's so adulty. I swear all I talk about now is buying a house. It kind of takes over your life a little bit. It's kind of how I imagine it is when, you talk to people who are becoming parents. It's just something brand new that takes over your life completely, and that's how I feel. So, reading plans. I'm going to finish The Starless Sea this week. I just am. Then, I have got 2 books from my library. I have got The Fork, the Witch and the Worm by Christopher Paolini, which is part of the Aragon series, and I also have A Promised Land by Barack Obama, both of which I need to download, and I don't know which one I'm gonna start next, if I'm honest. You stay. So let me just reposition myself and look at what I wrote down. So, wrong page. I am not reading either of my audiobooks for the Magical Readathon, so I can start whichever one I want when I finish reading The Starless Sea, so that's pretty cool. I'm so glad I'm going to finally cross The Starless Sea off my list. I don't know if it's on any of my other lists. I have so many lists. Books I want to read before I'm 30. Books I want to read just in general. This is definitely a backlist book, but this is definitely a backlist book, and it has been on my radar for years now. I bought my copy back in 2020 as I started my book Instagram, because I started that first. That was the first thing I started, so yeah. Crazy. And what else do I want to read? Okay, so this releases on the 2nd of March, and I want to try and finish it. So that's Girls by I Anonymous. I want to try and get to this week, definitely. So the 2nd is Wednesday. We'll see about that. And I also just, guys, I just can't wait. I need to get to this. I need to read it. So I don't really know what I'm gonna pick up this week. There are also other books that I'd love to finish. So other books, included in my books I want to finish in March, but aren't on my TBR, include House of Sky and Breath, include Air of Fire. I think have they started the next book? I'm gonna have to check, because I'm so behind on that read along. I was doing so well to begin with, and then recently I've just completely not, which sucks. I think they're on the next one. Not too sure if it's still carrying on anymore. Bit confused. But that's okay. I need to carry on with the series anyways. So, yeah, I want to finish Air of Fire. I'm then going to reread Assassin's Blade because I haven't read it in a little while and I think I'll enjoy that. But again, I don't know if that's going to happen this month. I've got some great books that I want to read this month. It's going to be a good month if I can just get into a habit of reading. And if we manage to move closer, whenever we manage to move closer, hopefully like that'll really have a positive impact on my reading, because it means that when I come home from work, if I finish at 5, I'll get home about 5:30, 6 or something, if we move like that close, or, you know, even an hour or just under an hour would be great to move closer to work. But we'll see. And I'm just going to keep plodding along. So I'm going to leave this here, and hopefully when I come back to you tomorrow, because I'm off the next 2 days like I said, hopefully when I come back to you tomorrow I will have done something, which would be pretty cool. And I'm also going to film my wrap up tomorrow and my Bookbox battles for this month, because they have both turned up and I'm very excited. So yeah, I'm going to leave this here, and I will come back to you tomorrow. See you then. Hello everyone and happy Tuesday. I am just quickly dropping in because I was meant to vlog earlier and then I just got kind of caught up with doing other things. So I have filmed my videos for the next couple of weeks. Actually, I have filmed my wrap up, which will be going up this week, and I have filmed my Bookbox battles for the month, so that's pretty cool. I tidied my shelves to a degree. I've actually packed 2 boxes, like, what? Haven't got anywhere to go yet, but I'm being positive, and I found that books were taking, obviously, my shelves are a little bit full, so I have used 2 Illumicrate boxes, the big brown ones that they've been sending recently, and I've just packed, I think they fit about like 8 books in, roughly, and I've just packed up some books that have been like very kindly sent to me that I'm just not going to get to anytime soon, like my Robin Hobb books, because I need to finish the first trilogy and I'm not sure when I'm going to get to them, and I'm kind of keeping that positive thought that I'm going to be moving sooner than I think. So yeah, just little things like that. And then I did a bit of tidying as well. I did want to change the bed, but then I couldn't be bothered, so that might be a task for tomorrow when I'm off again. I have also picked up a little bit more of Gurzil. I'm not really far enough in yet to give any real review. I'm really not that far in, but currently it is a lot of names and events that are occurring, and it's just trying to get my head around everything, because currently my brain isn't into getting things straight. It just doesn't want to understand much, really. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to finish it before tomorrow. Obviously tomorrow is the release day for it, but I am hoping to finish it this week so I can actually talk about it in this week's vlog. So hopefully that does actually happen, and I am going to leave this here. I'm going to go out and I'm going to be back, hopefully not too late tonight, but I'm still going to be out for a fair few hours, so, but hopefully it'll be fun. So I'm going to go do that, and then when I get back, Jack should be back as well, so that'd be really nice. Have a bit of a chilled evening, and then have another day off tomorrow, which would be quite nice. So I shall see you tomorrow when I come back to talk to you more. Hello everyone and happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday. You would think that me filming at this time, well, with the lamp on, that it's like late. It's not. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. It's very nice and grey outside. There is an empty can on my windowsill. My camera doesn't want to focus on the outside, but that's completely fine. So I thought I'd jump on here and just do like a quick update. I haven't really got like a reading update. I haven't read anything. Shock horror. But it has just been announced that I'm one of the co-hosts for Barb's readathon that she's got coming up. I believe we're doing announcements in March, so make sure you stick around and check that out. I will be doing a video for it at some point this month, so yeah, that'll be going up later on. I will link the Twitter down below for you to check out should you wish to join. It's going to be 2 weeks, I believe. It's not a full month thing, and yeah, it's the aim of it is to read things off of your shelf that you already own, which is great. I love readathons that are inspired by this. As you may know, one of my favourite readathons to take part in every year is Clear Your Shit, and that is a similar theme, but obviously there is more of a fantasy element with that one, and I just think this is going to be really fun. So, and I'm hoping that I'm not working too much and that I can take part. That would be good. I will obviously be taking part. I am a co-host, but depending on how much I'm working depends on how much I can actually be there for sprints, and I might even host some on my own channel, which I've never done, so that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm excited for that. So there's that update. I am about to go out and go have a meeting with a broker, like a mortgage broker person, and I feel very adult for doing it. Not too sure how it's gonna go. It is my first one, like I don't know, but I feel like this is actually like a step in the right direction, so that's the main thing. And yeah, I am going to leave this here. Hopefully I'm going to be able to listen to my audiobook in the car, but I was trying to listen to it on the way back from the gig yesterday, and again it cut out, but I don't know why it cut out, because it was fully downloaded, but because it's not an app supported by my car, I can't like try and restart it. I have to obviously pull over and do it safely, so I just gave up and put Spotify back on. But yeah, that's all really. Oh, and I've refound my love of cults again, which is a podcast on, it's a podcast on Spotify, which if you like, you know, I love things like Criminal Minds and CSI and anything really to do with like crime and that sort of thing, check out cults, because like it's good. It's they do like deep dives into cults throughout history, I guess. I think most of them are modern day, and some of them are really messed up, but it's also quite interesting because they look at like psychopathy and psychology and stuff, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to stop babbling on about cults, and yeah, leave this here. I'm just uploading my video for today, which is my wrap up, and I suck because it's literally 2 books, and I am a bit disheartened by it because I feel as though currently with this job, and it's not even the job really, it's the drive, because the drive is so long and it's like an hour and 20 one way, an hour and 20 back, and it makes me getting to and from work, like it makes my day so much longer that I get home and I don't really want to read, and I hate that. And on my days off, I feel like because obviously you get 2 days off a week, but after today I'm working like 9 shifts in a row. I feel like I need to get so much done. So like I've booked in this appointment with the broker, and yesterday I did like loads of cleaning and all sorts, and it's a lot, you know, and I feel like I'm just trying to keep cramming my life into places it doesn't fit currently just because of my long commute. So hopefully this meeting goes well today and we can try and shorten my commute, because I think that'll make all the difference, but obviously it's going to take time to do that. So I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to go see the broker, and I will possibly talk to you later today, but I'm not too sure. I might just talk to you tomorrow. So I'll see you then. Hello everyone, I am back. It is still Wednesday, it is later though, and I have finished my first book of March. I have finished The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern, which I said would be probably the first one that I finished in March because I was so close to finishing it had my audiobook not messed up, which is fine. Now I finished it. I gave it 3 stars. I did enjoy it. I thought it was good. I think Erin Morgenstern is a genius for managing to like interlink multiple stories and like keep flashing back and leaving little bits of stories throughout the whole book that you find out the more you go in. But it just wasn't enough to push it over to a 4 star. The Night Circus, if you have been around since last year, you would have known that it was a 5-star for me. I absolutely loved it. I thought it was fantastic. I'm pretty sure it was my first 5-star, actually, of 2021. And it still is fantastic. So I was a little bit let down that I didn't enjoy Starless Sea as much, but it's still a pretty solid book. It's still pretty good by itself. I'm glad it's a standalone. I can understand why people love it as much as they do, but it just wasn't more than 3 stars for me. So it's, in my book, it's an okay book. It's still a good book. The writing is still very impressive. The characters are great. There is progression. That, yeah, it was just missing a couple of things for me, but I think that's fine. I enjoyed it. It's still a good time. So I also started A Promised Land by Barack Obama, and it's fantastic already. I'm only on like chapter 2 and I love it. He narrates it himself because I'm reading the audiobook, and I think that's so good, and it's really cool to be learning about him from himself, if that makes sense. So like seeing, because especially here in the UK, we don't get to see as much about the presidents and things that happen in the US unless it's pretty bad, if I'm completely honest. It's very rare that we hear about all the good things that are happening, just because that's how media works, especially like news media and that sort of thing. So when things are kicking off, obviously we hear about them, but it's really nice seeing like his journey to becoming a president and how him and Michelle met and all that sort of stuff. And I loved her book Becoming that I read a couple of years ago, so I'm glad to actually be finally getting to this. So I think it's going to be a really good book. And I also just wanted to say a quick happy book birthday to Girlzil, because it releases properly today, March 2nd. This is by I Anonymous. I am reading this currently. I'm hoping to finish it this week. We shall see, because work is bonkers. I'm not actually sure if I'll finish anything else this week apart from maybe audiobooks, because yeah, I'm doing a couple of lates and stuff as well, so we'll see. We're just gonna keep it calm. I managed to finish Starless Sea finally, so I'm happy about that. And the PlayStation's on in the background because that's what the loud noise is. Tonight's video's gone up. I've already linked it. Happy days. I have realised that I'm not going to be able to talk to you for the next couple of days because Jack's got an event and he's going to use this camera for it, so yeah, probably won't talk to you now until Saturday, so hopefully I've got something different to tell you. I'm not too sure. I will have Bookmail because I have got my copies of the Atlas 6 arrive from Waterstones. One will be going back, definitely, because I ordered the original, like, just standard hardback before they released the exclusive edition. So I will be obviously keeping the exclusive edition and then returning the normal one, which means I get a trip to Waterstones, which means I might do a book. I might go and buy myself a book or something. I have got like 50 quid worth of vouchers currently on my account, and I just don't spend them because I do pre-orders and I don't like to spend my vouchers on pre-orders. Don't think it makes sense, but there you go, that's what I've done. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this here and I will talk to you on Saturday, and if anything changes I'll tell you then, so we'll see you then. Hello everyone and happy Sunday. Usually I would be saying I'm here to wrap this vlog up, but that's not what we're doing. We're gonna carry this vlog on. I look mental because I've just got out of the shower. Well, not just, but yeah, I look like I've got no hair. Anyways, I thought I'd come on and just say hi. I am still here. This is going to be a 2-week vlog now because although it is 9:15 right now, I need to quickly film this and then get ready, or finish getting ready so I can head off to work, because I'm working and I won't get home till 9 tonight, hence why there's no vlog. So sorry if you're looking forward to it today. There will still be a video on Wednesday. I just need to edit, but I can edit. Editing is fine. I just don't have time today, and I didn't get home till like 5 to 12 last night and the night before, and honestly this long commute is killing me a little bit, but it's fine. I do have something fun to open though. This is from Daisy and B. So I have bought this off their Etsy shop, and it is run by Steph from Steph Loves and Jade from Jodie Ray Reads, I believe. And this is that everything?
Nope. This is quite cool, actually. Okay, so this is their business card. It just says thank you for your order, love from Daisy and B, and then this is where you can find them all. So screenshot, search, whatever you want to do. That's how you contact them. And then this is for their, wow, Steph has announced that she wants to do a final book support group. So I got the starter pack because why not? And I actually did not realise that my top is actually pretty much the same colour as this. So this is the loyalty cards, and you get like little things at the back, so I need to find some little stickers so I can put them on. It says how many sequels, so I think I'll try and use this for when I actually finish series or I'm up to date, so like when I read The House of Sky and Breath, for example, because that's obviously being up to date, and it won't carry on for another like 2 years, so you know. We also get a sticker. I'm not sure if there's any of these left, by the way, but there's a sticker, and this is what made them ship a little bit later than was originally planned. And then we have bookmarks, and to be fair, I think it was really the bookmarks that kind of sold me on this. It was £10 for this. I can't remember if there was a shipping cost, if I'm honest, but there is a readathon happening, a week-long readathon, the same week as the magical readathon, and I was like, well, I might as well just have these at the same time. So we've got 3 bookmarks here, and then we have the first one is this, which is I have 99 Problems, and 98 of them are sequels. I am trying to read backwards. We then have this one, which is I finally remembered this book. And then finally we have this one, which is I Survived the Sequel, which is pretty cool. Then on the back of all of them is just this like wooden effect with the final book support group logo, and then Daisy and B on the bottom, which is pretty cool. I have to say, only slight annoying thing, the background of this is not centralised, but that's just me being picky. It's just a little bit off, but otherwise these are really good quality. They feel really nice. They are really dark, but I suppose that's kind of the point. They've gone for like a camp-esque theme, which is quite cool. I do wonder like if Steph carries this on, like if she's gonna change the logo, like make it something else, whether it's gonna, you know how like, oh, who is it? Olivia from Olivia Reads a Latte, and I think her co-host is Gabby. I don't really take part in their readathons, but I see them a lot, and they're really popular, and they're like Winterween and Summerween, and they've released another one called Spring Flingaween or something. How that's like different themes. I wonder if Steph will do that. It's pretty cool, actually. So yeah, I'm all prepared for the readathon, which happens, I want to say next week, but it's not next week, is it? It's technically the week after. I think it's the 14th to the 20th. I think, which is pretty cool. Reading update. Don't really have much. I haven't read properly for days. Yeah, I haven't read properly for days, but I have been listening to my audiobook, so I've been listening to A Promised Land by Barack Obama, and I have 21 hours and 30 minutes left. I am on part 12. I don't know if it's definitely not chapter 12, I don't think. I don't know. Either way, it's very good. I'm amazed at how much I'm actually enjoying it, because in the nicest way, in the nicest way possible. Like, obviously he's talking about his presidency, and he's talking a lot about, like, obviously politics, and it's a lot more political and policy heavy than Michelle's version was. Michelle's book Becoming was more like how she felt and how she grew up and all that stuff, and Barack does go through that stuff as well, but I don't feel like she had all of the like politicalness in hers because she wasn't the politician, whereas he does. But he still makes it really, really interesting. So I'm pleasantly surprised at how much I'm actually enjoying it, which is pretty cool. And yeah, other than that, I haven't actually touched anything, which is another reason why I want to make this a 2-week vlog, because hopefully next week I can actually read something, anything. I don't really care. I'm just not apparently reading anything at the minute. I just have not had time. But yeah, otherwise I'm just gonna leave this here. This was just like I wanted to show off my mail that I got, and just a bit of a catch up, because I actually can't remember the last time I spoke to you, and yeah, I need to go finish getting ready, so that's what I'm gonna go do. So I shall see you later. Bye. Hello everyone, long time no see. So I've made this a 2-week vlog and I haven't even actually talked to you that much. It's Wednesday. Can't remember the last time I spoke to you. But a book update is that I have 6 hours and 50 minutes left of A Promised Land by Barack Obama. I have actually like crossed this hurdle that I seem to have given myself, where I get really tired when listening to audiobooks driving, but I feel like I'm like crossing some sort of boundary here, and like, you know, I have Bookmail to show you. I also have fresh Bookmail as well. I don't think I've shown you this, so I'm going to show you this now. So I have two, but they're the same book. So I haven't opened this one because it needs to go back. It was just by luck, actually, that I managed to open the right one. But I have actually got my hands on my first copy of Atlas 6. Yes, you heard right, first. I think I've got 3 in total. 4 including the standard edition, which is the other one that is there. But this is the Waterstones exclusive, so it's got this like speckly edge. And it's like yellow at the top and black on the bottom. I'm kind of speeding through this a little bit because my tea's in the oven. But this is also the only copy, I think, that is actually signed, which is why I kind of want to keep this one, if I'm being honest. I have also seen people be disappointed because the speckled edges are black and yellow when it made it look like they were going to be gold. But that's fine. I'm not fussed on that. So that's cool. I can finally put this on my shelf now because I've shown you, and that's why I was keeping it in the box. And then the other thing I got is this, and this is also something that I've ordered, which is quite cool. Well, it's not cool, it's a continuation of things. I forget how chunky these books are, to be honest. Let's tip them out without flashing you my address. So, I don't know which order they go in, but I got Queen of Shadows and Empire of Storms by Sarah J. Maas. This one's actually kind of floppy, which are the continuation of the Throne of Glass books. I am still on Air of Fire, and I think I'm going to read Assassin's Blade after it, because it's short stories and I should get through it faster, and then crack on with these. So after, I have to, oh, that's a little bit bad. I have to check. It's this one first, so Queen of Shadows, and then Empire of Storms, which I'm very excited. And then I've only got 2 more books to buy. I've got Tower of Dawn and Kingdom of Ash. Let me know down below if you've read this series, if I should read Tower of Dawn between this and Kingdom of Ash, or what, because I've got no idea. So yeah, I'm glad I finally got these, so I'm hoping that this will give me the kick up the butt to actually pick up Air of Fire and, you know, just get it finished. So this is going to be like, hey Google, stop!
Okay, I'm stopping any alarms and timers that are ringing on your smart home devices.
So that was my timer that just went off for my pasta, and Jack has literally gone out, bless him, he's just gone bowling, so I hope he has loads of fun. But I'm going to eat without him, and then I don't know what I'm going to do. I've got 1 load of washing in the washing machine now, funnily enough, and then I'm hoping to do a second load and then put that in the tumble dryer to dry and hang out the other stuff. To be fair, I should have done this load first really if it's going in the tumble dryer. Didn't think about that. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I am knackered, I'm run down from work, I don't have to get up early tomorrow, so maybe I'll just watch TV, or maybe I will actually read a book. Who the heck knows? I am just so glad that I'm cracking on with Obama's book. Like, it's really, really good, actually. he goes into detail about every policy he has ever come up with. I think I'm only just in year 2, which is absolutely bonkers, but I'm really actually enjoying it. So that's good, and it's quite nice to hear him talk through it, if that makes sense. So I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to put the telly on and I'm going to eat my tea, and I am then going to do something. So I will catch up with you hopefully tomorrow morning, actually. So we shall see. So I'll see you in a bit. Hello everyone and happy Thursday. I am ready for work, face-wise. And I'm wearing... I'll be wearing this to work, but the rest of me is not ready. But I'm going to go make myself some lunch. But although I don't have a reading update, I just wanted to like come on here and be like, yesterday I came home and I was like really productive from work. I did 2 loads of washing, like I said in my vlog yesterday. I've got 1 load in the tumble dryer right now. I'm feeling a lot better. Like, just doing these little tiny productive things, actually having the time and it not being stupidly late makes me feel so good. And I think that's why I'm getting a bit down and haven't been uploading and haven't been doing anything else. Not just because I've been so busy, but because I've actually been a little bit down. And someone outside is making a heck of a lot of noise and I don't know what's happening. There's literally gents on the roof opposite, like not opposite, next to us. And the landing window faces them, and luckily I spotted them when I did, because that meant I actually took my dressing gown in to have a shower with, so I had, you know, no embarrassing moments, because I couldn't think of anything worse right now. But I've got no reading updates to tell you, I haven't read anything yet, but I'm going to work, so I'll be listening to more of Barack Obama's book in the car, and yeah, I don't really know what else, really. I'm on a late again today, so just muddling through, which is completely fine, and yeah, this is probably going to be my update for today, and maybe tomorrow I will be able to tell you how much more of Barack Obama's book I've read, but for now, this is it, and I will see you later. Hello everyone, and happy Saturday. I have just got back in. I've had a really what word was coming out of? I was about to say productful, that's not a word. Productive morning thing, so I'm trying to remember now. All you can hear is wind chimes in the back. I took to begin with, I've changed the bed. You can't see because you're on it, but I've changed my bedding. That's now in the wash, so that's always a good start. I have showered, which is also a good productive thing. Done my skincare routine, which is bonkers that I've actually started to get one. Fully fledged, what? Honestly, I'm so sorry, I can't talk today. Fully fledged grown up here, me. And then I went into town. Well, first I went to Quick Fit to try and get my tracking fixed, because I hit a bit of debris on the motorway on the way to work yesterday, and ever since my tracking has felt funny. So I have taken my car, I've booked it in for tomorrow so that I can actually get that fixed. I'll have this thing with Quick Fit where I've paid for like 2 years. Not sponsored, but you know, they do this thing at Quick Fit where you can pay for 2 years and get your car tracking done as many times as you want. And it's like £57 a go or something stupid. So I was like, well, why not? Especially because I drive so far at the minute to get to and from work. I'm waiting on some exciting news. I have my fingers crossed. I hope it does come off, but if it doesn't, it doesn't. And then I went into town. I returned my standard edition of Atlas 6 because I got the Waterstones edition, but I kind of did a bulk order, as I seem to do a lot of the time when I do my pre-orders, so I couldn't cancel the standard edition because I couldn't cancel that whole order, which is fine. So yeah, did that. And I took this. This came in my recent Bookbox battles. If you haven't, I don't actually know if that's even gone up yet, but spoiler, this came in it. It's really pretty, it's huge. Hopefully that'll go up next week, because I'm actually planning on editing and getting back on my game. So, yeah, I returned my thing, and so yeah, I returned my standard copy, and then I was browsing and I saw this and I read the blurb and I was like, actually this sounds amazing, and Oh my goodness, I've got it wet. That's fine. It's just from where my car was getting washed, so now that's a bit bumpy. Damn it. I checked as well. Or that might have been because it was on top of shopping. Sod it, it's fine. So this is All of Us Villains by Amanda Foody and Christine Lynn Herman, which I'm pretty sure, have I got one of her books already? I'm not too sure. Anyways, this says, you fell in love with the victors of the Hunger Games, now prepare to meet the villains of the Blood Veil. After the publication of a salacious tell-all book, the remote city of Ilvanath is thrust into the spotlight. Tourists, protesters and reporters alike flock to its spell shops and historic ruins to witness an ancient curse unfold. Every generation, 7 families name a champion to compete in a tournament to the death. The prize is their family's exclusive control over the city's high magic supply, the most powerful resource in the world. In the past, the villainous Lows have won nearly every tournament, and their champion is prepared to continue his family's reign. But this year, thanks to their newfound notoriety, each of the champions has a means to win, or better yet, a chance to rewrite their story. But this is a story that must be penned in blood. So this sounds incredible, and I kind of picked it up and looked at it and went, yeah, go on then. And also, they have this like thing. They had bookmarks on the side, so I've pinched 2. I think you're meant to. Don't know. But one is for the Firekeeper's Daughter, which I really, really loved. So it's just got this on the front, which says, keep the secret, live the lie, earn your truth. And on the back, it's got a quote saying, strong Ojibwe women are like the tide, reminding us of forces too powerful to control. Weak people fear that strength. I thought that was pretty cool. And then there's also one for Aurora's End by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. And at the back, on the back, it says, it's about time. So I thought, yeah, why not? They're going free, so I'll have them. And then I also got some stuff for my friend because it's her birthday, but I'm not going to show that on here just in case she happens to watch this. So yeah, that is pretty much what I've done today. I also went to Primark, got myself a new suit thing and a bodysuit, and I got Jack some jeans and some socks, you know, standard things, just because we need them. But yeah, so, oh no. Kind of wrecked this now, haven't I? Oops. Well, at least I know it's my fault. Oh dear. Actually, not all of that is my fault. Oh well, it's fine. I'll still love it a bit. Yeah. Don't leave. I don't know where that would have happened. From me? Oh well, it's fine. Doesn't matter. So yeah. I have a new book. I really like these end papers as well, they're quite nice. So I'm going to sit and eat my lunch, and then I think I'm gonna read or crack on with editing or something. I have so much more time of this day left. It feels so nice, actually. I'm quite happy. I'm very impressed with how much I've got done. So I'm going to leave this here, and then I am going, I'll see you tomorrow to wrap this up, but I probably won't talk to you again today. And yeah. I'll see you in a bit. Hello everyone and happy Sunday. So I am here just to actually finally wrap up this 2-week vlog. So in these 2 weeks I did actually manage to finish two books. Let me double check. There's definitely The Starless Sea, which I rated 3 stars. And I didn't actually tell you, but I managed to finish Barack Obama's book A Promised Land, and I gave that 5 stars because he was just incredible. I do think it goes really, really far into his policies that he put in place and a lot of the obstacles he came up against during his first, I'm pretty sure the first book is just his first 4 years in office, and there was quite a bit in it, to be honest, but it was still pretty good. So yes, I only finished 2 books. I've finished 2 books this month so far. It is the 13th, so we're almost halfway through. But that's okay. Have I read... I've read 1 book, so A Promised Land is actually on my TBR for this month. I have read nothing else from my TBR, but that's okay. I have actually read more of Heir of Fire today, this morning, and I'm now on chapter 47. I'm over 400 pages in, and there are... how many pages? 500 and... oh dear, 562 pages. So that's not too bad. I have 162 pages left. Maybe I could get that finished. I'm about to go take my car actually to go and get its tracking fixed, so I might take that with me and just sit and read about that while they do it. But otherwise, yeah, it's been like a really busy 2 weeks. I'm so glad I've had this weekend off. Like, I've definitely needed it. Today, me and Jack have just had like a really lazy morning, and I don't think we're going to get up to an awful lot for the rest of the day either. It's just really nice to just chill and not have like meetings or anything. I mean, I'm taking my car to Quick Fit, but apart from that, like, there's nothing, so that's pretty good as well. So I'm going to leave this here now. Please give it a like if you enjoyed it. It really supports me and my channel. Leave me a comment down below of a book you really want to get to in the month of March, and if you don't want to leave me a comment and you just want to leave me a emoji, just leave me any of the, you know, the little worker emojis where they have like not every single, but they have a lot of different jobs like firefighter and artist and stuff. Leave me one of them that correlates to your job. I don't know why, because yeah, I just thought so. And if you want to see more of me, I have actually already scheduled my video for next Wednesday, so there will be content next week. Please consider subscribing down below and ringing that notification bell to get notified every single time I upload new videos. I usually upload on a Wednesday and on a Sunday, so be sure to stick around for more bookish content from me. But otherwise, that is everything for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I will see you soon in the next one. Bye.